Some of the most famous Taurians in this world are Adele, David Beckham, George Clooney, Madhuri Dixit and Anushka Sharma. And you might also have your sun sign as Taurus if you were born between the dates April 20th to May 20th. Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus. And Venus is the planet that governs our relationships and our life purpose. So Taurians are actually people who are homebodies, and for them their relationships are extremely important, and so is their work. Everything that or any kind of energy that they put into their relationships or their work is extremely sacred to them. Venus is a very feminine planet. Now this is irrespective of your sexual orientation or your gender. Venus is a planet that believes in being like a little bit receptive and laid back. But at the same time, Taurus is an earth sign and is a fixed earth sign, which means that if Taurians, they have their mind and eyes set on something or somebody, even though Taurians prefer being a little laid back and they like to be a little lazy, they can be extremely focused and determined towards what they want and the things that they really believe in. Taurians are extremely practical people. So when it comes to their careers are actually well chosen. But at the same time, Taurus is ruled by a very feminine planet, which is Venus. Externally, a Taurus can appear to be very outgoing and extremely honest and sometimes rude as well, but Taurians are actually very soft-hearted people if you get to know them personally, and if they feel comfortable with you to expose their emotional and feminine sides. Now when it comes to following a life calling, Taurians are people who follow their heart. Though Taurians are said to be very practical and very honest in their approach and how they approach their lives, but actually Taurians are supposed to be very following something that they really believe in. Since Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus, which is the planet of life purpose, it's very important for Taurians to pave their own path, to not be afraid to shine and be a little different from other signs and other people. When it comes to their relationships, Taurians are actually again very laid back in this case. Taurians like to test the waters before they commit to somebody, because once they commit to someone or something, they are extremely honest and loyal towards that person. So before they commit to somebody, they first need to see if that person will be able to endure the intensity that a Taurus brings with them. Taurians are not the ones to make the first moves. So if you like a Taurus or a Taurian person, it's important for you to make the first move, or else the Taurian will never be able to make the first move. But once you get into a relationship with a Taurian and once you gain their trust, they will never take you for granted. Taurians are extremely charming and loving people and extremely caring and affectionate towards the people who are closest to them. But at the same time, Taurians do not like drama and they do not like chaos and conflicts. In case of a conflict, in case of receiving feedback and criticism, Taurians can become very agitated and become very short-tempered. Taurians can ramble on about things that they do not like, or something that has sort of like gone against their wish and will or their plans for a very long time. This is the reason why it takes a really long time for a Taurian to come out of a relationship. Taurus is a sign that can just stay up for weeks and years trying over an ex that wasn't even good towards them. So a Taurus takes the maximum amount of time to move on from a relationship. Taurus is a practical sign, but at the same time, Taurus is an extremely feminine and an emotional sign. In order for a Taurus to flourish in their relationships, it's important for them to stay in touch with their emotional side as well. While Taurians love making plans, they are actually looking for somebody who's a very stable partner, who's as strong as them. Taurians are extremely intense and they like people who are intense and strong as well. When it comes to their external appearance, Taurians are usually have small eyes, but they're very They have a very pleasing personality. They have a very pleasing face and very pleasing features. So they just come across as someone that you can really rely on and easily trust. Taurians are most compatible with earth signs and water signs. So earth signs include Virgo and Capricorn, and water signs include Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio. Scorpios, although are extremely opposite to Taurians, but they make an amazing pair with Scorpions. Since Taurians do not like drama and they can be very stubborn when they are in a conflict with somebody, Taurians are least compatible with fire signs and even with fellow Taurians. Taurians have maximum amount of conflicts with Taurians and Sagittarius. The lucky number for Taurus is 6, 1 and 9, and the lucky colors are pink and white, which are the colors of the beautiful planet Venus. Now, even if you're not a Taurian or if you do not have any kind of Taurus placements in your birth chart, you can still benefit with this information between the dates April 20th to May 20th. If you believe and you aim at making a comfortable life for yourselves, and if your aim is to actually go towards your life purpose and bring your relationships into stability and into a lot of balance, then between these dates your relationships and your life purpose could actually flourish if you keep that Taurian mindset in your minds. So that's all that we have for Taurus. In case you would like to know more about your zodiac, please stay tuned to our channel and we will discuss your zodiac in depth.